I want to ask you about another organization, the Westboro Church. Are you familiar with them?
Westboro Baptist Church.
Are they a Christian-based Baptist church?
I believe they are.
Do you know where they're from? If you know.
Kansas.
They're not from Dearborn.
They're not.
And what do they do when they protest, if you know?
They burn the flag. They spoke to military funerals.
And have they in the past made application for a special event?
Yes, they have.
And what happened when they made an application?
Their applications were approved.
And did you do an investigation of that group as well?
I see that to ensure the public safety, a dump truck is needed.
Yes, sir.
That's a new one for me.
Well, without the editorial, Mr. Staff,
yes, sir.
A chance to testify.
Yes, sir. On for other events that have been staged on that location, were they charged a fee of $46,351.98?
To my knowledge, I don't know of any other events. As I said, I've been in this position for about 4 weeks. Actually in the position about 4 weeks.
So you don't know
in charge
of,
of it.
So you don't know of any other group that's been charged this amount?
No.
Were those churches? Have those churches always been in existence when other groups protested there? Or
I don't know of any. I don't know of any other groups that have protested there.
Back in November, Westboro Baptist Church, the prosecution already mentioned them that they were there in November.
Okay.
Were they charged $46,000?
Not to my knowledge. I was not in this position at that time.
Just a question that was just directed, since you were in charge of coming up with this number or compiling the fees for this. It would seem that if all those locations, those churches, that elderly center was that in that location, and there was a protest in that position and that location, that this fee would be equally distributed per each event, per each request. Is that fair to say?
I guess I don't understand the question. In any event that occurs at that position, at any place in the city of Dearborn, an appropriate fee is always established.
So the cost of someone's free speech being in that area is determined by the city according to what they think or fear the outcome or the rejection of that speech may be.
Object to the form of the question.
How so?
What, it's argumentative? And it hasn't been established anywhere that the city or anybody was ever talking about charging Pastor Jones $46,000 or any other figure.
Then how did we get to this number?
Well, I'm going to overrule the objection. The witness is
You're in charge of this section within the police department. He has the task of assessing the permits and giving estimates of the cost to the city. Where that leads from there, I don't know. I don't believe there has been any testimony at this point as to passing those costs on to anyone else. He simply indicated what the cost would be to the city at this point. If you want to pursue that further, Mr. Sapp, you are more than welcome to do so.
Yes, sir. Officer Seeley, are you aware that we were asked if we were prepared to pay this fee? Our agreement to pay this $46,000 would weigh heavily whether or not our permit was approved or denied.
I'm not aware that was ever posed to you.
Okay, thank you.